Hey everyone, how's it going? Today I'm letting you guys know a little bit about self-care and how that's become a triggering word and how we're going to be able to actually provide self-care for ourselves without it feeling like another thing that we've added to our mile-long to-do list, right? We're basically cutting through a lot of the BS around self-care and how it's been hijacked to kind of not work, essentially. So the first thing that we need to understand is that self-care is an important thing, right? You hear the cliche like you can't pour from an empty cup and all that stuff, which is true. You are going to be able to show up as the best version of yourself, the best mom you can be, the best employee you can be, the best partner you can be, if you are well cared for. Full stop. Yes, we need that to happen because, again, you can't constantly give to everybody else and never take care of yourself because then you're not going to have the energy and the ability to give to your fullest extent. So it is very important that we do take care of ourselves. However, big however here, self-care. It's been truly hijacked to be a moneymaker, essentially, in an industry that says that, oh, if you want to do self-care, you have to pamper yourself. You have to have baths and scented candles and buy this product and buy that product and go to this spa and do that thing. And if you're not doing these things, part of the sales pitch for all of this is that if you don't do these things, then you're a bad person. So, like, what kind of BS is that? It drives me crazy because here we are trying to take something that is actually helpful and then it's being hijacked for commercial gain and used to make you feel guilty about not being able to accomplish it. Because let's look at the reality here. Spending a whole day at the spa or spending an hour getting yourself a massage is not going to do a whole lot to fill your cup, especially if you have to like add that to your to-do list. So you have all the stress of having to schedule it, having to find childcare, having to worry about when you come home, like what is the disaster that's going to await you. It's really hard to relax. It's a temporary fix. It's not something that's going to help you long term. So instead, I want to look at self-care in a way that is not necessarily like you having to do something extra. Instead, it's going to be you having to do something a little bit different that you already do. It's no secret that I think that the number one thing that you can do for self-care is to really double down on your nutrition. The more nutritious your foods are that you put into your body, the better you are caring for yourself, right? You are giving your body what it needs for its biology to work correctly. And when your biology is working correctly, then your hormones are in balance, you have more energy, and it's so much easier for you to show up in your life. So that is the easiest self-care step that I think that you can take, or the simplest one, because it's changing something that we already do slightly so that you're getting more benefit out of it. Okay? Similar things to like developing maybe a morning routine or a night routine, something that you already have to do, like you have to go to sleep every night. So maybe tweaking that a little bit so that you are getting some refreshment and some nourishment from that, whether it be physical nourishment by switching out like a glass of wine with a nutrient-dense tea, or whether it be emotional nourishment rather than scrolling through social media and get yourself worked up at night, you actually read a book or something that feels, indulgent to you, then that is a way of slightly changing something that you're already doing to give yourself that care, right? It doesn't cost you anything. It's just kind of tweaking it a little bit, okay? The other thing about self-care that I want to go over real quick is the difference between self and community care, okay? And this is especially important for new moms, moms who are pregnant, moms who are recently postpartum, still in that new breastfeeding stage, young infants, right? Screaming self-care at these moms, like you need to do this for yourself, you need to fix yourself, when what actually is needed is community care, right? A mom has just gone through a huge event, right? There's like trauma to the body that needs to be healed from birth. There is all of the adjustment. You have a newborn baby. You also have a newborn mother, right? That newborn mother needs to be nourished and cared for just the same as the baby. And expecting a newborn to care for itself makes no sense whatsoever. Community care for a new mom. So if you are a new mom, realize that self-care should not have to fall on you entirely. It should be something that you are getting from family, from friends, from the community, whatever it is. So don't feel bad about reaching out and asking for that care, asking for that help. Your newborn baby cries when the baby needs help. It signals to you when it needs care. And so you need to let yourself be comfortable with signaling when you need community care. It's okay to ask somebody to come over and fold your underwear. That's an okay thing to do, right? It's okay to get groceries delivered. It doesn't make you a bad mom or a bad person because you should be able to handle it. No, you are a newborn, okay? Treat yourself as such. So make sure that we're not substituting this self-care thing for when we need community care. And if so, really analyze, do I need community care right now, or is it really self-care? And if it is really self-care, how can I give myself that nourishment and that care without making it into some big thing that's added to my to-do list? How can I change something that I already do so it is caring for myself better than what I'm currently doing, so that it's not a huge impact to my life and I'm getting more bang for my buck? So with that, I hope that clarifies things on the difference between self-care and community care, and why the self-care movement is kind of BS, but also kind of not at the same time. So I hope you guys have a fabulous day. I will see you around for the next one of these, and have an awesome rest of your day. Bye!
Hey there, thanks for watching my video. If you want more great content like this, comment and let me know what questions you'd like me to address. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.